Welcome back to the series that combines gameplay skills and rebuilding skills that features a wheel of upgrades and downgrades depending on if we complete the challenge. The Pistons got massive upgrades in the previous episode, including Cade Cunningham, who earned himself 3 new Hall of Fame badges and new gold badges. As we look to contend this season, but we got knocked down by the Boston Celtics previously. What upgrades are we going to earn next, as our next simulated key game will be this bounce back game against the Celtics? Can the Pistons win in the simulation? Let's find out. Let's decline this trade, and no, we lose to him again as Jaylen Brown dropped 25, but it's our stats that matter. Did anyone earn any upgrades? Not points wise. Duren did earn himself upgrades for the rebounds. No one reached the assist threshold, and no one reached the steals or blocks threshold. Jalen Duren is the only person who gets upgrades. He already got an upgrade in the last episode. We made him 1 year younger, which is actually a massive upgrade for him. Let's see what he earns this time. A jump shot change is interesting considering he doesn't have a jumper yet. Right now, he has just his base Jalen Duren jumper. I don't think anyone's ever seen this. And of course, this is useless right now until we do upgrade his shooting, which is very possible in this series. So the only thing I'm changing is his base. I gave him Jonathan Isaac base. It has more lift, a higher release point, so that's why I'm doing that. As we are 2-2 to start the season, but we're going to simulate a little bit, maybe until Christmas, to see if any moves have to be made for the Pistons. So we're 16-11 at Christmas. Not the worst, but is that contention status? It is good for 4 seed in the East. So right now, not going to touch anything, but going to simulate until the trade deadline. I believe this game against the Kings is the last game before the trade deadline. Whatever game is the last game before the trade deadline will be the simulated key game, and they can earn upgrades for it. We did lose that. Was that the last game though? Declined that. No, it was not the last game. Which game is the last game before the deadline? Yes. Okay, so the Suns game was, which we lost. KD, Beal, and Booker are still a trio, and they did good in this game. As for us, Ivy led the way with 27. We got some 20+ point scorers though. You love to see that. No one earned enough points to get upgrades. Jalen Duren's been a dog out there. 20 rebounds, earns himself an upgrade. And the 3 steals for Sasser gets himself an upgrade. Here is the upgrade once again for Jalen Duren. He has been looking like a beast out there. A 20-20 game against the Suns, and he earns himself 7 bronze badges. Right now he has 12 badges, and he has like only 5 bronze badges. I gave him bronze glove, interceptor, off-ball pest, on-ball menace, paint patroller, and post-up poet, and post lockdown. Now Marcus Sasser gets upgraded. He's been kind of a low-key stud for us off the bench, man, especially in that season opening game. And this is gonna land. Are you serious? It lands on spin the wheel of failure for Sasser. That's very unfortunate. That's only like a 1% chance of that happening, but if it lands on it, you gotta do it. And the downgrade for Sasser is we gotta make him 1 year older. So Sasser is gonna go from 25 to 26 years old. That actually does mess with progression a little bit. But we are at the trade deadline, and we're still the 4 seed at 30-18. So as long as we have home court in the playoffs, that's looking solid. Cade is going crazy with 29 points a game, 6 rebounds, 7.6 assists per game. You love that for Cade. Ivy's our second lead scorer at almost 19 a game. 15 almost for Duren with 11 rebounds. Sasser with 14 off the bench. He could very possibly win 6th man of the year. Even Tobias has been doing his thing. What is he shooting from 3? Nearly 40. I was going to trade Tobias, but that's pretty efficient. Even Gary Trent off the bench doing his thing. Asar Thompson, 2.4 steals, 1.2 blocks. Definitely our defensive anchor from the perimeter. And I think we got to trade Isaiah Stewart. He brings no value to this team. He's on a 2-year, $15 million contract per year. Don't like that. And Ron Holland in 15 minutes. Not much production from him either. But he is only 20, so I guess we're keeping for now. But Stewart, you got to go. What does Stewart and our pick this year get us? Honestly, no one that really fits our timeline. You know, I like this trade for just Diabate. I'll keep my pick. I'll do Stewart for Diabate straight up. He's 24 years old, 2-year cheap contract, can do basically the things Stewart does at a better level. So I'm removing my pick, removing Grant Williams. This trade doesn't work because they need a salary filler. The only expiring big contract they have is Nurkic. Would they do this trade? No. What about if I throw in a future second? So I tried throwing in all my seconds and they still won't do it. I'm throwing in my first 4 years into the future and then a bunch of seconds. All right, so they counter with this. They're giving me a second back. I'm giving up a 2031st, which is down the line. I'll take it. And there's no need to trade Tobias. He's expiring. Nurkic is expiring. We are going to need to extend Ivy and Duran, however. We might have room in the offseason to make a big signing. Asar's on a team option next year, and he already wants an extension at 21 mil after that. I think I could afford that for now. 22 mil flat. Sasser wants an extension, but he's 26 and he wants 11 mil and he's on a friendly contract right now. I don't think I could do that right now. At least we got Asar locked up for the future. This dude's gonna be a top tier defender in the whole league, bro. I was exploring trades for Gary Trent Jr. and I see this offer of Igor Demon, 6'9" point guard out of BYU. Now this dude usually goes crazy in these simulations, and we just got upgrades for Trent in the previous episode, but a 6'9" PG who's on a rookie contract, 19 years old. I don't think you could pass up on this. Igor, welcome to the team. That means we can explore trades for Sasser in the off season because his services won't be needed when we got backup PG that's 6'9". Or he could start at the 2 with Cade at the 1. Maybe Ivy could be our backup. Who knows? So these trade deadline moves set us up for the future, and it especially set us up for this upcoming off season where we will make a big splash in free agency if we don't win it all this season. The gameplay in this episode will probably be a playoff game as we're approaching the end of the season. Let's finish out strong, man. End of the season, SGA wins MVP. Cooper Flag is a rookie of the year, averaging 20 points for the Mavs. Josh Giddey on the Cavs, 6th man of the year. Wemby Depoy, Scoot Henderson, most improved. SGA, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, and LeBron make all NBA first team, all NBA second team. Do we have any players on all NBA third team? Cade didn't make it. Oh, he did make it. I missed it. Cade made all NBA second team. That, of course, equates to an upgrade for Cade. All NBA second team is a nice accomplishment. What is his upgrade going to be? Oh, any SIG change. So what SIG should we change for Cade Cunningham? His dribble style's pro. I like that. Moving crossover. We got to give him the SGA push cross, man. This thing is OP, bro. Here's your all defensive first team. Any Pistons that made a yes. Asar Thompson made all defensive second team. He gets a spin. We are up and coming, man. It just takes time. Trust the process, as Philly would say. And here's the upgrade for Asar. Plus 10 offensive attributes, but it's excluding three-pointers. So plus 10 to Asar Thompson to anything in this offensive category. Let's increase that jumper starting right now. 64 mid-range plus 10 to a 74 midi. And you're all rookie first team, of course, no Pistons. As we finish the season as the 3 seed in the East, 51 wins here for Detroit, man. That's good for a top 6 record in the entire league, meaning we play the 6-seeded Hawks in the first round. The Hawks themselves have a young and up-and-coming team with Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Rishad Shea, Jalen Johnson, and Okongwu, with a pretty solid bench, nothing too crazy. So let's see what happens in this first round matchup as we're going to simulate through a game. We lose in game 1. Game 2, we bounce back. Game 3, the Hawks take. Game 4, the Hawks take. Game 5, we take. Cade drops 46, facing a 3-1 deficit in the first round. 22 free throws. As we're down 3-2 in this series, we're gonna have to jump into this game, man. As now, we have to spin the wheel to determine who we play as in this crucial elimination game. And it's going to land on my choice. I am picking our alpha dog, Cade Cunningham. Here is the wheel of challenges Cade must complete in this game to earn upgrades. But more importantly, we got to win the game. And of course, the challenge for this one is to get a triple-double with Cade. Here we go, man. Game 6, facing elimination. Can the Pistons prevail? As Cade must get a triple-double, or he spins the wheel of failure. But more importantly, we gotta win this game. As Asar on Trae, fights through the screens, contested shot for Trae. Way to get there, Asar. As Trae Young has to guard somebody right now. He's on Cade. I don't know if that's a good matchup as they're coming to double on the drive. We draw the foul. Trae Young is gonna be on clamps with Asar guarding him. Good defense. Let's go. With no Trae, how are they gonna score? As we got Dyson on us here. Inside, Cade, no good. Oh, why did Tobias jump at that weak pump fake? Gave up the drive. Asar running the break. Baseline over Ricochet, no good. Gets his own rebound. Duran to Asar, who takes the midi with confidence. We upgraded that midi for him. That won't benefit us as Cade pops out. Pump fake. Got Dyson jumping. One dribble pull up. Cade in and out. Tobias inside on Trae Young. We got to score on whoever Trae Young is guarding. He's going to ISO him here. Stuns him a little bit. But what a recovery by Asar. Yeah, that man's a future defender of the league. Great defense. Double screens for Ivy. Duran to a wide open Cade. Bobbles the pass though. Got Ricochet on me. Good screen, Duran. Drop it off to Duran. Under the hoop. We need this triple-double. Trae Young off the screens. Not even off the screens he could get open, man. Asar is a demon. Good screen, Duran. Duran again inside. They missed the steal. Duran gets me another one. Screens for Ricochet. Cade read it. Cade gets the steal and then gets shoved out of bounds. No call. Dyson off the screen to Ricochet. Well contested. In and out. Get that board. And we out, Ivy. With Dyson already on me. Step back. Cade got it over Dyson. Ivy. Oh, Ricochet missed again. Let's go. We're playing great defense here. Cade down the middle. Dyson misses the steal. Layup is good. Dyson in the corner. I got caught on the screen. Dyson deep in the paint. Jalen Johnson with nowhere to go. Great defense by Detroit. Asar make a move in transition. Hey, and one. What a start for the Pistons here, facing elimination. They need a timeout. As Cade subs out, we are up 11 midway through the first. Subs back in, only up by 6 beginning of the second. Cade putting the moves on Bufkin though, spinning on him, attacking the bucket with the left. Missed. Asar sets Cade the screen. I like that. Asar pops out for 3. He fires it. In and out, and Duran was there for rebounding position, so not the worst shot. There we go. Back screen here for Cade. Pump fake. Got him in the triple threat as Tobias pops out top of the key. Quick release. 3rd assist. Great defense here. They're going to have to force one. Free board for... He made that? Tobias to Cade outside. Terrence Mann didn't fall for it. Putting the moves on right now. As Tobias freed up again. That's a deep 2. Got it. 4th assist. Trae Young ISOing an elite defender. Trae Young got by the elite defender. Cade. Oh my goodness. The blow by on man all the way to the cup. 8 points. Alley-oop to no way. Yup. Great steal. And now Cade has an easy slam on the other end. I don't know who this Fleming dude is, but he has the ball. Gives it to Krejci for a bailout and another bailout for the Hawks. Third handoff to Cade. Pull up midi for Cade. Good look. 12 points. Cade subs out midway through the second. Up by 9. Backs against the wall. Remember, at halftime, still up 9. Ivy crosses Trae. Attacks. And there you go, Ivy. You missed on Trae. Cade pops out. Pump fake. We stunned Dyson with that one. Good screen, Duran. Cade. Pull up. Mid-range. Elbow again. Butter. What a take by Jalen Johnson through the contact. Ivy off the screen. Open Trae ball. I was also open. Should be a free board for Cade. That adds to the triple-double potential as Tobias could also add to it with the assist. Duran. A handoff to Cade. Dyson got hit on that screen. Spin. Got him with the pump fake. Cade is cooking. Ivy attacks the big man off the dribble. Missed the layup. Ivy again in transition. This time attacks Dyson and makes it on Dyson. Okay. I want Ivy to send me the screen right here. And I got Trae Young on the switch. Easy finish for Cade. Oh my goodness. Dyson with the tough finish. Acrobatic. There you go. Good screen. Ivy open midi for Cade again. Dyson well contested. Yo, they're hitting some crazy shots to stay in the game. Push cross on Dyson. Oh my goodness. And we got right by him to the cup. 3 seconds for Trae, but he's clamped up by Asar. Oh my goodness. Asar lock up. As Cade subs out, we're only up by 8. Midway through the third. We are down by 3. 4 minutes left. It's win or go home here. Come here, Ivy. We're going to have to attack Trey on every possession. Cade to the cup again. Trey on backdoor on Asar. Got the layup. Come on, Asar. Screens here. Good screen right here for Cade. All the way to the cup for the slam. Okongwu through traffic. Blocked by Asar. Weak side. Cade is down the court. And we retake the lead. Trayon again blows by Asar and got the layup. Screen from Duren. Duren rolling. Duren good. Asar? Corner 3? That's what we live with there? As I'm on Ricochet. Ivy is on Trae Young. That's not a good sign. Trae Young pulls up. In and out. Rebound Cade. And Ivy's down the court. We have numbers. Ivy pulls up for 3. Got it. Trae Young. There we go. There we go, Asar. Great defense. He hit the bottom of the rim. Screen. Cade. Open for 3. In and out for Cade. He was open. Dyson fadeaway mid-range backwards. No way. I got Trayon on me in this possession. Waste some clock though. Waste some clock though. As Cade blows by Trey right to the cup with the left. Dyson with the ball. Trayon inside. Asar intimidated him. Made him miss. Ivy to Tobias inside. Let's go. Great defense. Cade, the rebound. He won't get the triple-double in this matchup, but we force a game 7 in the first round against the Hawks. Trayon actually had 32 on Asar. That's better than I expected. Everybody else is pretty much lackluster except for Jalen Johnson. As for us, Cade with 32 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, efficient shooting, Duren a nice double-double. Everybody scored, even Diabate. Asar, tremendous defense. But we gotta spin the wheel of downgrades for Cade for no triple-double. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy for Cade, but we do have to spin it. It is a series about upgrades and downgrades, and he has to get minus 10 mental attributes. That's actually one of the least worst ones. Minus 10 to anything in this category. I don't know, man. Now let's do minus 4 help defense IQ, minus 3 to this, and minus 3 to pass perception. There we go. Not too bad. This leaves us with a game 7 heading into the next episode. Will we prevail or will our season come to an end early? Subscribe and turn that bell so you don't miss it.